Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I'm at my little Airbnb rental in San Jose. Had a nice trip up on the bus this morning. Just went and had lunch at my favorite little restaurant here in San Jose. And walked back here and getting settled into my room. I don't have Wi-Fi yet, so I'm having to use my data, but it'll get worked out. So I want to do a quick video. I'm charging some batteries on a couple of different things, and I'm going to get out of here and go do a little bit of walking around, shoot some video, of course. I was thinking about this topic when I was on the bus this morning. You know, I've been back in Costa Rica a week now, so I've had some time to shake off the food I was eating in the States, get back into my normal routine. And, you know, and luckily I've had the mangoes. I've just been ODing on these beautiful mangoes since I've been back. Bananas and mangoes have been a huge part of, sorry, I didn't bring a tripod with me, so all I've got is a selfie stick, and I'm just trying to keep things as steady as possible. I knew I should have thrown that tripod in. I might find one this afternoon. But anyhow, you know, the body knows. It's just as simple as that. The body knows, you know. We see all these YouTube videos, we see all these methods, we see all these books, and sometimes it's just like people want to complicate this thing. And some people are doing it for different reasons. Some people are doing it to make a name for themselves because you need a program, you know, you need a system, you need it like this, you need to know all this stuff, you need to know exactly about this macro and that macro. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not important to have knowledge about this lifestyle. I've been filling in gaps ever since I started, and I continuously learn. But largely I have developed, like I say, I've slowly over time developed you know, an intuition where my body just lets me know. In the beginning, okay, you're not going to have this. You have to kind of start, you have to be aware that your body will have an intuition, and you have to develop that. It's like having a power you have to develop. You have to learn how to listen to the right people. And if you get on the wrong train in the beginning, you're going to waste a lot of time. If you're watching people, listening to people, joining groups that are all about a convoluted, let's put it like this, if what you're watching and listening to and your experience with this lifestyle seems very complicated, you're confused, you don't know what you're doing, and you're not very successful, you're watching the wrong people and you're getting the wrong information. This is a simple lifestyle. It breaks down to as simple as, here's my lifestyle in a nutshell. I ate a lot of fruit. I ate a ton of fruit. Probably about 75% of my calories come from fruit. I eat a lot of greens. Greens balance out the fruit sugar. It keeps me level. You know, the greens have the minerals going in there. The greens, I feel like I get a little bit more protein. Just everything about the greens, you know, balances out that fruit. And then a healthy amount of fat. And I'm getting most of mine through, I would say, through avocados, coconuts, and hemp seeds. I don't really do nuts and seeds like for eating. Like, you know, I'll do chia seeds, I'll do hemp seeds to mix with smoothies and to mix into dishes, but I'm not really into the nuts. So basically that's it. Fruits, vegetables, avocado, hemp seeds, coconut for healthy fat, and you know, you just start, you work from there. Get on a simple plan. And don't let people get you, you know, like there are deficiencies out there. You can have deficiencies. You have to make sure that you're getting a variety and getting everything, but you ain't going to go deficient overnight. You can figure this stuff out. Keep it as simple as possible. It's about eating fruit. Just start eating fruit. Just start, listen, don't be intimidated. Don't like think this is something complicated and you got a whole ton of learning to do. Just start eating fruit. Start eating as much fruit as you can, all day, every day. Eat fresh vegetables. Eat a variety of colors. Yeah, besides the greens, I don't eat just greens when it comes to vegetables. I love carrots. I love beets. I love zucchini. I love corn. The list goes on and on. Get a wide variety of vegetables. Don't restrict your calories. Learn. You're going to have to eat a lot of food. If you're eating 2 bananas, if you're eating 2 oranges as a meal, that's not going to get you there. You want to stay hydrated. You want to keep that fat low. Not super low, kind of Goldilocks low. Not too low, not too high, just right. Play with it. See what works for you. Some of these people are into uber low fat, and they're like 5% or less all the time. That doesn't work for everybody. Some people eat 30% in fat. That doesn't work for many people. Some people the higher fat works for. I'm finding right around that 10. I sometimes waver up to 15. Sometimes I go a little bit lower for periods, but you need that fat. But the bottom line is stay away from anything, any resource, any person that complicates this. If it's not simple, it's false. If they're not giving you a simple, concise message, they're trying to sell you something, they're trying to lead you down the primrose path. So for everybody that's doing this lifestyle, and maybe you've been, maybe you've failed a number of times, maybe you failed in your mind, maybe you haven't really failed, but just let go. Start eating and enjoy this lifestyle. Your body's going to let you know. Listen, I don't care. I was thinking on the way up here about all my favorite meals in the past. Sushi with some tuna in there. A nice New York strip cooked rare. Chicken wings dipped in blue cheese. That shit was my favorite back in the day. But let me tell you something. Even back then, none of that stuff has ever done for me, has ever even tasted to me like a simple mango does now, like really good fruit does now, because I know that my taste buds have cleansed, my body's cleansed, and I know what's real. That other stuff before was false. You'll get there if you will take the simple path. And the sooner that you get rid of the distractions like the gourmets and the processed, even the processed raw ingredients and ingredients in general, and the sooner you get to the simple, the sooner you're going to start to thrive. Anyhow, just my first video from here in San Jose. I'll do a little pan around the room so you guys can see my cool little room here. Very nice, huh? Plenty of room. Brought my yoga mat on this trip. And that will be my view, looking out into this green every day. But anyhow, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I will have much more from here in San Jose soon. Peace.